Hey busy crafters, welcome to my channel. Welcome back if you're returning. My name is Jessica and this is going to be the last summer projects that we're going to be doing for the year, and so I hope you guys like them. So for project number one, I got that little wooden ring from it. I guess it's a wood wreath from the Dollar Tree. I also got those from Hobby Lobby and they were 66% off. I did not know what I was going to do with them till, when I bought them, I was like, I don't know what I'm going to do with them, but I kind of need them. So then now we're going to be using them. So always buy. Anyways, so I go ahead and I just take them and measure them down to where they'll be on that wood wreath. And then I go ahead, I try super gluing it. I kept this part in because I want you guys to see that, we also, mess up. We edit our videos to where everything looks perfect, but no, we mess up sometimes. So I tried gluing the two metal pieces together and it didn't work. And then I tried doing it again and then it didn't work. And then, so I guess that's the definition of insanity, is trying to do the same thing over again with different results. So yes, I'm insane. Anyways, what I did is I put them together and I glued them from the back, and then I just zip tied the bottoms of them. You're not going to see the bottom of them, so the zip tie isn't really all that, bad. It's not really zip tied. It's one of those like trash ties. I had a bunch of them from when they were hooked up to the board. You see it in the beginning of the video. I just took those and I just go ahead and tie them, there. And then I just go ahead and make sure that there's extra glue in the back, just for sturdiness. This video was in the making for at least 2.5 weeks. I've tried to do it, but with everything going on in my life and, being there for my husband and helping him with funeral arrangements and all that stuff, this video is pretty late. So I'm getting to it now, but we're trying. I'm trying really hard to be consistent and everything. So with that being said, hopefully after the funeral, everything can go back to semi-normal. And then we could just get back on, with the bandwagon and doing what we need to do, my YouTube channel and everything. So I just go ahead and take these flowers that I got from multiple different places. Some of them came from my sister. Some of them came from Hobby Lobby. Some of them came from the Dollar Tree. Some of them came from Michael's. And so they're all the yellow and orange, and I believe there is some that's white. I think it's baby breath, and I think the baby breath came from the Dollar Tree. But, yeah, this is kind of like a summer, rustic summer. You'll see what I mean by rustic, because that bottom, we don't leave it like that. We actually take a long time to wrap that. And so I'm just going ahead and placing it around where I needed it to place. I'm using that little glue gun. That thing holds a charge for like ever. It's a pretty good glue gun. And I did do a review on it a few videos back. So if you're interested in that glue gun, that's right there with the green light on it. Go a few videos back. It does say product review. And yeah. So go ahead and check that out. But here's where I'm putting in the baby breath. And then, to tell you the truth, this was a wing it kind of project. I know I wanted to use that wood round, and I know I wanted to use those little gate pieces. But then after that, I'm like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. And then I saw the jute cord, and I was like, I know what to do now. Crafting is 99% of your thoughts in your brain. And no, I take that back. Crafting is like 10% of your thoughts in your brain, and like 99% of going the different route. Just gonna throw that out there. So if you have a project and you're like, I'm gonna make that, and it turns out to be something entirely different, that's normal. So don't fret, it's fine. But I just go ahead and wrap around that jute cord that I got from Walmart. And then I got that little family sign. I unfortunately didn't get to film it, but I got that little family sign from the Dollar Tree. And let me know what you think about this project. I think it's kind of summery. It's probably going to go out by the pool as well as the next project that's coming up. But I think it turned out kind of cute. I kept a little phrase on there because I kind of like the phrase on certain projects. I want to take a moment to thank every single one of my subscribers. I appreciate every single one of you guys from the bottom of my heart. I really do appreciate you, and thank you for sticking around. Okay, so on to project number 2. This is going to be a little bit shorter of a video. I only have the 2 projects, but I got those all from Dollar Tree, and they're metal. And again, this one is also a mess up. You might want to use, so those are plastic, and everything came from the Dollar Tree here, except for the flowers. The flowers did not come from the Dollar Tree, but we'll get to that soon. So we have 2 silver dollars and 2 starfish, and it started out, I hot glued them to this metal, and then it did not work. And then I tried hot gluing, and at first I, Aleene's tacky glue and hot glue. The starfish, the tacky glue was not working because it was not touching, because that starfish is kind of like at an angle, like it's not flat. So here I am going, okay, that did not work. Let's try this again. And then it did not work. And then so I got to the point where I was just going to scrap the whole project, throw it right out the window, which is not very good because the window is right here on my right. But then I was like, what can I do? What can I do? So I decided to scruff them up a little bit. If you do this project, don't do hot glue like I did. I am not expecting these projects to hold up very well. And I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. When I make something, I want it to last. And if it doesn't last, then I feel like terrible about it. So nothing comes out of my craft room that I wouldn't want to keep for myself. So with that being said, for video purposes only, I'm using the hot glue, but I will probably be going back and using something like super glue, because I did rough up everything. And like I said, these projects were like 2.5 weeks in the making, and things just got hectic and crazy. And when I went to go finish them today, one of the one of the the sand dollars kind of popped off a little bit. So I just, continued on with what I am doing, but I will have to go back with super glue or something a lot stronger and more permanent. So just keep that in mind. I'm being totally honest with you guys. The plastic and the metal, not very good with hot glue. So then I go ahead and I start wrapping the flower in that small jute cord. It was taking too long, and I was just not having the patience. It seemed like more stress added to an already stressful situation the last few months. Since June, actually, it's been very stressful. So, yeah, I decided that we're just going to go ahead and use the same cord. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, because that popped off too, and I realized that I have to sand where it is as well. So I ended up holding it there for a while, and it came right off. See? So you have to sand these little things up. Not where it's like noticeable, but after I sanded down and roughed it up a little bit, that's when it held a little bit better. So like I said, hot glue, not so well, but everything else. So I go ahead and I finish up the last 3 projects, and then I got those little starfish and the little aquarium stuff from the Dollar Tree. And I kept them brown because it kind of reminded me of the sand at the beach. So that's why I kept them brown. I was going to paint them white, but I was like, I don't know. I kind of like the way the brown looks up against them. And of course, those flowers came from JoAnn's, and everything else was from the Dollar Tree. And so these are also, once I'm able to fix them with the super glue or the E6000 glue, I will be hanging them up around the pool area because I'm trying to spiff that up a little bit. Yeah, so there's the end result. Tell me what you think about these. And I like the way they turned out. Like, they're cute, they're beachy, they're kind of fun, summery, and yeah, I like the way they turned out. We just got to reinforce them a little bit better. And so, yeah. So if you haven't already, please consider subscribing. That would really help me out. Hit that notification bell so you know anytime that I upload. I have been late on uploading for a little bit. Also follow me on all my social medias. The links to them will be in the description box below. I am going to work very hard on doing that. I know I keep saying that every video, but life gets in the way. And for those who understand, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. And until next time, I'll see you on the next one. God bless you. Bye.